can't. I don't know if this is this is mostly taboo in like every fucking like just everywhere I go, but it's like I just don't like Helltaker.
I
Like
mean,
I like the art, but it's like I guess it's because I'm like this weird hipster where I just it's not
it's
even
going
that I
too
don't
far.
I just don't like I like things that are popular, but when they get too popular too fast, it always makes me worried. Like every time that happens, I'm always like, this is garbage. Like I can't stand it. Why does this keyboard have a power? Why
Feels
the
like
fuck
when
does
I
it
was.
have a power button?
What?
I don't know who the fuck put a power button on a keyboard.
What?
Andrew,
happening?
what jank keyboard did you get? Andrew's bitching
Andrew
because
has
his
a keyboard that has a power
power
button.
button.
Old. If you
Oh,
live
better
like
shut
the
off my
others,
keyboard.
then go fan.
Darkest Dungeon Anime Edition 18 plus, and it's all in Russian.
Yeah, man. I don't think you understand the copious amount of titty mods I downloaded for Darkest Dungeon.
It shuts off the entire computer. Oh, whoops! Oh, man, I'm tired today. If only there was a special button that turns off everything. God, that's like the worst design ever. What if I fucking like just pressed the wrong key? Oh, there's my fucking computer. There went all my shit.
Yeah, two of us can play that game, asshole. Fucking those giant soup hollows started smashing me with his bowl of soup. So I started slamming my fucking giant great axe.
In Indie Moss video mods, all the mods I use in my video series, Darkest Dungeon. I'm good. Thank you though, buddy.
Yeah, Indie Mouse is the one known for such hits such as Waifuist Dungeon.
Oh, that dude. I remember now. I remember he makes a bunch of waifu videos, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think he sort of slowed down on that, but he's still
good.
That's what he's still mostly known for.
That's sad. God, I'm hovering over Dark Souls 3, but I don't know if I want to sell my soul yet. Let's see. Alright, Gage. Get ready to carry me throughout the entire game again.
Do you want me to use my high-level character, like make it new?
It doesn't matter. I'll probably die in 2 seconds before you can actually swing anything anyway.
Make a new one.
What character build should I use this time? Because I always just... I literally always go for like, alright, what's the dumbest fucking like mishmash of shit so I can wear stupid armor and wield stupid weapons? It's like, I never think of stats, and I'm always like, why am I dying so fast? Like 0 and bit.
Look, man, just go full sorcery. You'll never
Monster Girl Warrens. I think I downloaded that to see what it's about.
What's Monster Girl Warrens?
It literally just replaces all the enemies in the Warrens with Monster Girls. I love how the thumbnail is of the fucking that one Monster Girl from. Is it the Monster Girl Encyclopedia? It's like it's
Isn't that the Hellhound?
It's a Hellhound, yeah.
I wonder what the innocuous flesh looks like.
Well, by the way, Gage, I'm gonna have to install this game, so it's gonna be a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave that to install for like an entire day, probably, maybe.
Yeah, here's the issue. I was gonna play Sea of Thieves with him when my game finishes, so now I have to figure out whose game is gonna finish downloading.
Wait, how I just started installing it. How far are you in it?
41%.
Oh, you're fine. It'll take like a year. Anders says range just do Terraria instead.
If you all had Terraria.
I mean, I don't have it on PC because I never really. I mean,
the only
I always preferred, Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Unless you just want to go pound Supreme Calamitous for the 15th time in a row.
Why you gotta say it like that? Alright,
Because by the time we get to that point, we fucking demolish Stealth Bar.
I just realized the only DLC I have for Dark Souls 3 is the Ring City. Probably because I just didn't want to do any of the other ones.
The other one.
The other one, you're right.
Oh, dude, it's over. I got the Great Wooden Hammer.
God, you already win. Someone's fucking speeding. What the hell? Weird. I got the Crusader. I got. Don't put any more mods in it. Fucking. What was I gonna say? Gage.
Yes.
Buddy. Pal. Do Vegas. Like.
I've made a perfect mod list. I can send it to you whenever you need
Just send it to me in like a year, maybe 3. That the right things are
Well,
going.
by then the Frontier will have released. Because there's also
right.
mods that like New California. That one only works by itself. Well, actually, technically, it could probably work. Because it's sort of like a prequel.
Dark Souls being multiplayer is a very questionable thing to answer because yes, but also not yes.
No.
Andrew, let me
There
explain.
can be.
Let me explain.
Okay.
The game is normally a single-player RPG, but if you are a human, which is a limited consumable item that becomes a lot less limited if you invade people, you are able to play online with players. This is limited, but not entirely limited to seeing the bloodstains of players who have died, seeing messages left by other players that are supposed to help or mislead you,
Gage.
summoning other players to your world to help you go through the area. And get
Okay,
boss.
Gage.
Yeah, Gage, you're going through a little bit too much. Let me simplify it for them.
Andrew just said, "Can you invade people? You can invade people." No,
Yeah.
slow down and
And one of the biggest features of Dark Souls is the fact that you can invade other people's instances, sort of like their own little. So it's sort of like an alternate reality where they are in your position. You invade their area and kill them.
You can go into their world playing as your character and beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, I remember.
Yes.
I remember that
You're
one
usually-
time.
you're usually always-
That one haunting memory of Gage invading me, blocking me, and with serpent people until I was killed by them. It's like that was truly the worst fucking memory I had of Dark Souls 1. God, I remember it was just I was playing with Gage and he's like, "Oh yeah, let me just I'll get in the game real quick," and then he invades me. And he fucking he just doesn't even kill me. He just blocks the way to freedom.
Has Gage ever invaded me?
Well, we've
Has he?
quite a lot, but I'm not
Who?
sure about
Yeah, well, I PvP is putting it lightly, considering it's just a total brutalization.
Yeah, no,
But,
that's PvP. No, that's
Yeah.
No,
But
I
don't think I've ever been invaded by him.
I always hated PvP because I just don't know the tech of like just circle strafing until I win. I just get bored.
I just don't know. I just
one
don't
of
know
us
how to
has to hit
anticipate
each other,
people.
and I will make that sacrifice. It's like I will make that sacrifice to just leave myself open.
You'd probably like Dark Souls, Andrew.
Dark Souls 2 it wasn't that fun, you're right. I don't think anyone really liked Dark Souls 2. Which I can't really...
I like Dark Souls 2.
You like Dark Souls? I don't know, dude. Dark Souls 2
I actually
really
definitively like it.
Did you like it?
I don't know
more
if
'cause
I'd
you
say
could
I
actually
like it
beat
more than...
You could actually beat it by yourself, like one-handed with the fucking blindfold on.
Anyhow, I know.
Like
I could probably do that with all 3 at this point, but
I like Dark Souls 1, dude, I fucking humble brag, yeah, totally. Like,
oh god, the amount of broken shit you could do back then.
To this fucking day, I can't beat Dark Souls 1 by myself, because it's like, I need to like, not be a retard. It's like, and I can't do that more than like, that's why I always had Gage carrying my ass, because I wasn't able to just fucking do anything. And
I
then,
think I like Dark Souls 2 so much because it drifted away from the initial areas significantly more, while Dark Souls 3 kind of went back and reminisced a lot. And
I don't know.
Drain, well, not Drain Layer. I also enjoyed its DLC content because I had the most DLCs and the most
What, Dark
varying
Souls 2?
DLCs. Yeah, Dark Souls 2.
I think Dark Souls 2 DLC.
It had.
I think Dark Souls 2 DLC was inoffensive at the very most, in my opinion. I think there was only one I honestly liked, and that was which one had the Berserker armor? Like
That'd be the Giant Tower of Sadness.
That one. That was my favorite.
Oh god, let's see. There's the Ivory.
I like the Ivory King one the most, probably.
Ivory King was fine until you made me grind for fucking hours.
Oh yeah, what's the movie for that?
Yeah, we did. I did actually get the Food King's armor. I didn't start the Ivory King's armor.
You're a fucking asshole, because I would never play that game past that DLC. It's like...
As the,
I'm like, I'm uninstalled.
But we needed the armor.
No, we didn't! The worst part is you didn't tell me why we were grinding for so long. Then, after you did it, you're like, the armor, and I'm like, I'm killing you! I'm gonna kill you, Gage. You made me grind for hours for fucking shitty, like, Fashion Souls. It wasn't even good Fashion Souls. I'd rather have grinded fucking Berserker armor. God, how many times do you have to kill those things, like, to eat for them to drop anything? Like, holy fuck. And there's so many of them, too. God. Dark Souls 2. I think that's what I didn't like about Dark Souls 2 the most. I don't know if you guys really
so many
felt
armors, and so many of them were just variants in the same fucking thing.
Well, that, you know, it really felt like the enemy variety was kind of lacking, but that's not what my main concern was. It was just a bunch of fucking ganks. It was always like 1,000 enemies to your one dude. It's like you know, that's always been a thing, but this game really felt like it just put it in any fucking area it could. And then, fuck, what was the, Gage, what was the other one that they released with all the DLC and shit? Was it Scholar of the First Sin? God, it sucks! No, that... Big. Okay, so I enjoyed enemies that were tough to see, you know, the Falcon Knight enemies. And they put them in like, the one area where it doesn't make sense for them to be in. And all of their walking animations are bugged. And they can't move correctly because their hitbox is off. It's like they reinstated, like they put in cut content, put in a random area, and then didn't even fix it. And then some of the other areas, that one area where they put all those Dragon Knights, I can't remember. It was stupid. I hated it. It was
the end of right before you fight Ilona in the first DLC.
Right. Yeah, that sucked.
But that had like, a lot of those guys no matter what.
Yeah. No. You know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of they didn't touch those. I'm thinking of that. I'm not thinking of Dragon Knights. I'm thinking of the fucking Drake from the immediately when you enter the basically the first area, the
Heights Tower of Flame.
Heights Tower of Flame, where they just added a fucking Drake in for no reason other than, oh look, Dragon Slayer dickhead is over there, but not really because he's black, so he's not the same. I felt like they were trying to move away from Dark Souls 1, but they kept going back to the well. It's like they keep, this thing from Dark Souls 1, this thing from Dark Souls 1. Look at these crazy characters. And they're literally all from Dark Souls 1. And I'm like, can you just have something different? I'm not even gonna go into the Firekeeper, Seek less. It's always been a problem. Most people don't want to hear dialogue when they're trying to level up. But that's happened with like every Dark Souls game, so that's not even an issue I can really point out. The thing I did like about Dark Souls 2 were all the side quests that obviously were unmarked. I liked all of those.
I actually managed to complete the side quest with like the two dudes who kill each other and whatnot.
You're shitting me.
Yeah.
I only got that to work once, and it always bugged out.
And I did it on accident.
Time.
Like I wasn't even trying to do it. It just sort of fell into place.
I swear I never get that to trigger. I only got that to trigger once on my original copy of Dark Souls 2.
Like, I was just doing
only
Scholar
got
of the
that
First Sin,
one.
and as I was exploring, it just all sort of fucking fell into place.
It's so weird. I did every step and it would never trigger because I was like maybe one. I was like I went to this area when I was supposed to go directly to this area or some stupid shit. It's like it would just never work. God, that one's so fucking irritating to trigger. It's like what happened? It's like you kill one and they drop their armor set, or is it you save them then they drop their armor set, or do they? I forgot what happened. How you get their armor sets? I don't remember if you just kill them. I think that just drops their weapon. I don't remember. But that's the only reason you even do their quest is for their fast. I like that quest. Considering that they're both the most untrustworthy assholes ever. It's like we got discount patches, and then we got
Creighton.
Literal serial killer. Yeah, then we got serial killer man.
Creighton actually shows up in Dark Souls 3.
Does he? I wasn't
There's a
even
whole
paying
quest
attention.
line to beat the shit out of him.
I wasn't even paying attention. But yeah, no, Dark Souls 2 felt really different to me. Not to mention, again, the game. I didn't want it to be Dark Souls level of ass tearing, but I didn't want it to be pathetically easy to where I just get a great sword and I win the entire game. I did not experience any trouble with that game. The only time I ever felt threatened in that game was when
ganks, like
I
the
was
Ruin Knight.
ganks, and that was it. It's like that's the only time. But that's because they were fucking annoying. It was always like 3 to fucking 1.
I had a lot of trouble when I
like,
tried to do a Champions run.
The Champions run. What's that again? Like
When you join the
super hard
Champions
mode.
Covenant.
It's like it's hard mode basically. What does it even reward you with? Like it obfuscates a weapon.
Nothing really.
Or nothing? I thought it did something.
No, I think
Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of a different thing. I'm thinking of like the ones where they're like, oh, don't use a bonfire, and then
yeah, the
it's like
Champions
go through the
Covenant-
entire game without using a bonfire, and then you get like a thing that obfuscates one of your
Yeah,
weapons.
and then there's another one for like not dying or
Not
using
dying,
weapons or something.
not dying once, and then it's like and then you get one that obfuscates the other hand. So it looks like you're cheating, but in reality, you just spent a shit ton of time speedrunning the game, basically.
Where was Andrew talking about? Oh, there it is. 33 messages. Why does this keyboard have a power button? No, it shuts off the entire computer. The thumbnail, of course, being kids. Is Dark Souls multiplayer? Because the second one wasn't that fun. You can invade people? ?
How the fuck am I supposed to talk to anyone every time I try to strike up a conversation? They look at me like this. Well, it's easy. Just don't tell them immediately. Hello, my name is Jake. I download anime mods. Oh my fucking lord. Maybe they can smell. They can smell like the
you guys think
weird
Andrew would
water.
like Dark Souls? They like hard games.
No. I feel like Andrew would just. I don't think Andrew likes a single thing about anything, Gage. Every fucking game they play, there's always a complaint.
No, they've liked Darkest Dungeon so far.
Really? You know, I guess I haven't noticed a complaint for that game.
Just cue
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Blue Sky montage as we go through all the times.
Yeah, it
Andrew
was
gets
just
screamed
Andrew
by
said, "Fuck
DMs.
this game." Mr. Blue Sky, please tell us why.
Because I remember there's a lot of times where I'd just be, chilling at work and I just get a bunch of messages. It's just Andrew, fuck this game, fuck this shit.
There's a science side of Tumblr action. Science side of Tumblr, what do you think? Proton. I'm glad you're thinking positively. I don't like that. I didn't start the game, you cuck. No, I'm playing Saints Row all over again.
Ow.
Yeah. I need to find my copy of Saints Row 4. God, Get Out of Hell was still like the worst disappointment from Volition.
Was it?
Yes, it was awful.
I thought it would be good.
I thought it would be good too, but you
I never
know,
played it.
clearly I thought wrong. I remember I bought it and I was like, oh cool, Johnny Gat goes to hell and I get to play as him. You know what I got? I got fucking garbage. You know what actually happened? What actually happened was that that was just their way to soft reboot the series to make Agents of Mayhem, which sold abysmally. You remember Agents of Mayhem, Gage?
Agents of what?
Exactly. Agents of Mayhem was a spin-off of Saints Row by technicality, because Johnny Gat... in Saints Row Gat Out of Hell, at the end of the game, God gives Gat a bunch of options. Like, you could either go to heaven with Aisha, I'll tell you the location of a world that's basically just Earth 2. You can be the CEO of Hell, or I don't remember the last. Oh, or yeah, or you can reset the no, he doesn't even give you that option. I don't think. He tells you he can soft reboot the Earth. Like everything from the beginning of the Saints would be erased, and it would just be a new universe. And that's how Agents of Mayhem starts, by the way. Is because Johnny Gat wished that the universe was reset, so that Agents of Mayhem started. So it went from Saints Row, which is a bunch of gangsters and shit, to fucking stupid cape shit. It went to superhero, like Overwatch knockoff. The game did poorly, go figure, and I don't think they're gonna make a second one. But I think Agents of Mayhem 1 ended on a cliffhanger, assuming that, like, I think they were assuming that people would buy it. I like Saints Row 2, and I think, you know, I think Saints Row 4 got a bad rap, honestly. Even though it really strayed from the whole gangster shit, and now we're fighting aliens.
It was fun.
It was at least dumb fun, and I can appreciate that. But Agents of Mayhem looked like, this is not a game I'd want to play by any means. It's like a single-player Overwatch, well, Overwatch 2. But it's basically Overwatch 2 if Overwatch 2 had Saints Row characters in it. I mean, the only Saints Row character in it is Johnny Gat. But, you know. Actually, you know what? No. The other Saints Row characters from Saints Row 3 are also in Agents of Mayhem. Like, Kenzie's in there, I think. The redhead. The redhead with glasses. Yeah. Yeah. And then Matt Miller of all fucking people is in there still. You know the nerd that that was part of the shitty blue gang in Saints Row 3? Yeah, he's there. I don't know why.
The blue gang.
But the
good
yeah. I don't fucking remember their names.
They're
so
blue.
Yeah, I honestly don't remember their names. So I'm just calling them blue guys because that's all they really were to me. Is that they didn't matter.
They turned to be into a toilet.
Yeah, that's the only. Like, I like Saints Row 3. It was dumb fun.
3
Saints
and 4.
Gat Out of Hell.
Personally prefer
really.
3 and 4 to 1 and 2.
I like 2. 2's fine. It's just I just didn't like it when people complained about like Saints Row 4 reusing the map of Saints Row 3. Because Saints Row 1 and 2 use the exact same map as well, but no one complained about that. The only difference between Saints Row 1 and 2 is that Saints Row 2 has an area that was originally the Saints Row where the gang was located, and it was changed by Ultor in the second game. Like, that's the only difference with the map. The map didn't change, so when people complain about Saints Row 4 having the same map as Saints Row 3, I just got fucking annoyed. It's like, this isn't actually a problem. This is nothing. Like, a lot of games do that to save money. Like, if they're in the same area, the same setting, then who cares? And it's like, oh, but they have space aliens. It's like, yeah, and it's like, you didn't complain about the other dumb gangs from the last game. In Saints Row, like, 2, the fucking gangs are also just as wacky. I guess not as, you know, obviously wacky, they just got weird undertones. Like the Samadhi gang from Saints Row 2, they're a bunch of voodoo fucking Africans who call their drugs Loa dust, and one of them is actually, like, one of them, when he's shot repeatedly, comes back to life until you chop off his head. Like, that's not a bit wacky? It's like what about the fucking, let's see, the Brotherhood, I guess, is the least wacky, because I think Saints Row 2 did well when it came to being
Balanced.
ridiculous. Yeah, it was really balanced when it came to its shit.
As all
'Cause
things must be.
Until Saints Row 3, where every gang was super comically evil.
The thing about Saints Row 3 was that it couldn't make up its fucking mind.
It really couldn't. It tried to be serious, but then it was like super wacky all the time. Remember when that one chick was killed, like her twin sister was killed by Killbane, and the game wanted me to feel bad for this character? And I'm like, why should I? She was killed by a fucking luchador. Like, that's funny. What do you mean that's sad? Like, when the Earth exploded in Saints Row 4, I felt nothing but I felt apathy. I was like, who fucking cares? I was surprised we didn't destroy it before the aliens did. Remember, like, that one choice at the end of Saints Row 3, remember the one you either save Shandy and the rest of your female companions, or you go after Killbane and kill him?
Yeah.
And then, like,
no,
the
it
game
wasn't Killbane.
said...
It was that one fucking, the one military dude.
No, it was Killbane. At the end of the game,
It was
at the
military.
very end, at the end of the game, after you killed Killbane, then the bombing on like the statue gets blamed on the same. Yeah. I like that ending a bit more, honestly, because it felt way cooler. But the canonical ending is you leave Killbane and save your crew.
No, I'm pretty sure Killbane, you fight him as a luchador, and then he just sort of fucking gives up on life.
No, because, like, remember, he tries to leave the city on a plane.
Oh.
Like, you demask him, but after that, he tries to leave the city. I remember Saints Row 3 like it's like I played it yesterday because the game was so stupid. I mean, I had a lot of fun with it. It didn't make it any less stupid.
They were going for.
Did you say something right?
I said maybe that was what they were going for.
What, being stupid but fun? Yeah, no, I see. That's definitely what they were going for. But some of the older, like the old guard of what Saints Row really didn't like it. But I mean, I guess I can't blame, but it's like, come on. Like the original game wasn't any less stupid. It just balanced it out with serious tone. Saints Row 2, you do your character in Saints Row is like a fucking psychopath, and I love it. And that carries through all the games, really. Saints Row 3 demonstrates that a bit more, but they become less of a psychopath in like the dangerous sense, and more just like they are fucking stupid crazy. Gabe, did you ever? I know you played Saints Row 2 at least. I think I forced you to play it with me. Yeah, and then it got too laggy.
No,
I'm fucking done with this. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh my. Yeah, I forgot. They still get helicopter control in this game, correct? It's like.
Well, it looks like I'm about to disappear for a second because the router's getting reset. Son of a bitch.
Fuck, what was it? In Saints Row 2, there was the Brotherhood gang. Those assholes with a bunch of muscle cars and shit. Or like a bunch of trucks were all red. They, the thing with them was like, eventually they kill like one of your lieutenants in like a brutal fashion, and there's an entire mission on trying to stop them from killing him in such a brutal fashion. And then like at the end when I think he was like being dragged, being dragged behind a car, like when it was going at full speed, and then at the end he's like so injured that the character has to put him out of his misery. And I love the response. I honestly like the response that the protagonist has to that, where he puts the fucking the gang leader's wife in the fucking in a truck or like in a car that's set for like a demolition derby.
That he's
and
in.
has, yeah, and then he has him kill his wife in the truck or in the trunk of the car that he ran over. It's like that's the measured response that the state leader has for this. Like, I love how he's just a complete, like, just complete psychopath. And then before that, the only reason that like you know, dragging the lieutenant behind like a car is because you had melted their boss's like half his face with like toxic waste that you had you had them tattoo onto his face. Like the levels of like insanity that the fucking protagonist it just indulges in is great. And in Saints Row 3, he basically indulges in more, but it's more wacky, which I like more than the series undertones, because I can't take Saints Row 2 seriously, even if they wanted me to. You can't have me kill a bunch of people while Karma Chameleon's playing and not expect me to laugh throughout the entire thing. Or that other time where the samurai gang killed Aisha. But they like decapitate her, I think. Like right in front of like Johnny or something. Or no, not like they kill her when they're out. And then Johnny basically destroys the entire gang himself. And you're just kind of along with him. I love how every game I love how out of every game tries to like that even recognizes the Saints as a like as even a minor threat is the Brotherhood, and even then they still underestimate them, and it leads to their entire gang falling. Then again, that's like the plot of every Saints game at this point. Hey, what was the main gang from Saints Row 3? Morningstar or something?
Yeah, they're the ones that are the first to fall because you killed them.
Yeah, because you killed them so fast. You killed their leader in like record speed for the Saints.
It's because they sort of do this thing as a living now.
Yeah. I like the beginning of Saints Row 3 where they're straight up getting bored of like being so powerful. Like where they rob Stillwater's like major bank, and all the bank tellers are just used to getting robbed, so they're like, "Oh hey, Mr. Gad, is that you?" It's like, and they're just like, "Shut, dude! I'm trying to rob you, please." It's like,
can I have your autograph?
That was actually one of my favorite things, where it's like, it's showing that like the Saints are way too well known for their own good at this point. But that's because they never moved out of Stillwater. They never, like, ever tried to expand out of it. And then, you know, Saints Row 3 basically gives you the scenario where now they're forced to expand. I remember people saying, I wish we could go back to Stillwater. I'm like, that defeats the purpose of the new setting, doesn't it? Like, it's trying to show you that they're expanding further. Not that they're going back to the old stuff. Like, all of them were detesting life in Stillwater at that point because it was already so boring. Like, you know, that thing where you already see everyone, so it's not fun. You know, I mean, I guess that's just me because everyone that I saw complaining about the game was like, I want Stillwater back.
I don't.
Yeah, I didn't really know, like, you know, the only time I can ever say, like, without a shadow of a doubt that I want the setting, like, released in a sequel format, is Pokemon. I'd like another sequel with, like, Black and White 3 at this point, because that's the only good fucking area of Pokemon. The only times anyone I can think of that's done good, like, meshing of two areas is like Pokemon like Heart Gold or like the Pokemon Gold and Silver, where they had the beginning, like they had Kanto and Johto. But the problem with that is that they both felt less compelling because it wasn't. It was basically half finished Kanto and sort of finished Johto.
Makes sense to me.
I mean, the game was still good. It's just, you know, it felt a bit emptier than it should have.
This reminds me, I'm probably gonna want to join the mound makers before I
Before, yeah. The mound makers are the purple ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the crazy guild?
Yeah. They're the ones
Where
where
they-
you don't have to kill the invader. You can kill any one person.
Yeah. Honestly, that was my favorite guild. Or like, Covenant? Is that what they're called?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was my favorite one in that game. Because it like, the concept of, like, there's just these crazy people that just, if they find someone easy to kill, they'll get them. What was their entire purpose anyway? Because, like, every Covenant has a weird purpose.
They're collecting, like, they're trying to prove that I don't know.
I don't know. That's a good answer. You know which Covenant I wish came back?
What?
The with even its spokesperson, the fucking that one Covenant, that the PvP Covenant from Dark Souls 2. The fuck, I forgot what they were called anymore.
The Blood Covenant.
Yeah, that one. I want their mascot too. I want that fucking midget. I want that absurd midget to start chanting about blood again. Like, this Dark Souls 2 is so fucking stupid. We have a fucking Covenant where they worship murder and blood.
Now, explain this.
What do we do with it?
You have both the Blades of the Dark Moon and the Blue Sentinels in a single game.
Oh, please don't make me, like, try to, like, fucking weave this field. It's like, it was so useless. I don't think I knew a single person that joined that Covenant.
And for some reason, they both do the exact same thing.
They don't do anything different, and they
Like-
basically they don't even have good rewards half the time, unless you
Dark
like
Moon
the
Blade.
Blue Moon Covenant. Yeah, I was gonna say the Blue Moon Covenant at least has Dark Moon Blade. What the fuck does the Blue Asshole Covenant even do? Nothing. Like, it just.
Like,
There's no
imagine
point
if
to it.
instead Blades of the Dark Moon invaded people who invade other people. And
Yeah,
Blue Sentinels just work as intended.
Yeah, but no, it's like, that's not how they work. Because the people that were making Dark Souls 2 were fucking nuts stuff.
No, this is Dark Souls 3.
Oh yeah,
they
Dark
both
Souls
exist.
3, I forgot, yeah. Oh, God, it was so stupid. I don't know why they wanted to carry them over from Dark Souls 2. They were so... I don't think I knew anyone even in there that fucking played that Covenant too much. Because why would you? There's no point. They don't give anything good, and their PvP arena was busted.
Well, yeah,
Just-
their PvP arena for some reason took a single
it-
item each time you used it. While the
Yeah.
red arena was infinite use.
It was infinite use. It was like, there's no reason for that. It's like they were trying to make this Covenant as worthless as possible. You know what I like about Saints Row 2? It has Hall & Oates in it. In this fucking radio station. But I'm out of my head
when you're
not
not
a-
around.
You're out of touch. Oh, by the way, I already basically beat Saints Row 2 because I did one diversion fully. I did like the trafficking diversion. It took me a while, but when you finish it, you get infinite submachine gun ammo.
Wait, what?
Like submachine guns, the best weapons in the game.
Are they?
Yeah, you just get. Yes, because they are the fastest firing, and that's all that really matters. Actually, it doesn't even matter. Like the assault rifles are basically garbage in this game. Because why shoot bullets super slowly when you can shoot a bunch really fast?
And do they all do the same damage, or?
Practically.
Okay.
There's no real reason not to use submachine guns other than wasting ammo, which is the main problem of submachine guns. But when you get the literal perk that makes you not waste ammo, yeah, it kind of just makes submachine guns the only weapon you'll. You fucking prick! I'm trying to rob you. Come back here. God, I hate these
Where
people.
are the mountain makers again? I can't quite remember.
You know Portland's still having riots?
Are they?
Yeah. It's been 70 days. They've been on fire for an entire 2 months and change. Isn't that impressive? Beats my record. I'm out of time, but I'm out of my head.
Oh yeah, Rage. It's like his router and stuff.
He went to go do something, yeah. You know what I still don't like about any fucking GTA game or Saints, like any open world game? They can't get they can't get me to like motorcycles. Like, I like motorcycles as a concept.
Okay,
like,
what you should do is whenever you have a motorcycle,
cool guys
you should
wear.
be able to slow time down. Just for like a
Just a little bit. Just please. Like, there's no reason. Like,
and they should have really good hitboxes so you can like skirt in between cars and shit.
God, just the hitboxes are abysmal. It's just non-existent half the
They should
time.
also have really fucking good drifting. They should just be cool.
They should just be a motorcycle from like video games or something. It's like I want to ride like a cool motorcycle and look like Big Boss, but I don't want to fucking deal with this stupid shit.
Oh, did you hear that? I already told you that. Never mind. That people finally managed to disarm every nuke on PlayStation.
Yeah, I know, you told me. Yeah, it's still impressive. I guess because no one played that that version anymore. I guess it was way easier to do it than most versions. God, they have some pretty fucking good bangers in Saints Row 2, actually. In a flight to a combi. Be trailhead full of zombies. It's a strange lady. She made me nervous.
She
Took me in and gave me breakfast. She said, "Come
Is
on."
Andrew still here?
Gen 5 music hits different. Well, they just put something in, so yeah. Yeah, Gen 5 music was really where like the peak. Gen 5 was like the peak of Pokemon, and then it just went down. They were on a streak though. It was like Diamond and Pearl were pretty good. Platinum, you know, like every other fucking game where they have to. They sell you the half-finished version, then they sell you the actual game.
Well, I mean, they do that with XCOM too, actually. Because I've been playing XCOM recently, and then I played XCOM 2, War of the Chosen, and it was such a fucking invariably better game.
Yeah, I haven't read those screenshots yet because I'm playing a game right now. I'll probably read them in a second though. Maybe when a cutscene hits.
I'm trying to remember how to get to the Mound Makers. I know you have to go up those, like, there's this area filled with fucking... Where is it?
Shit, what was I gonna say? What were we talking about?
We were talking about motorcycles.
Oh, right, yeah. Saints Row just has shitty motorcycles.
Like,
I think Saints Row 3 kind of made it harder to fall off a motorcycle, but barely. In Saints Row 2, you fall off at like the drop of a hat. In Saints Row 3, you at least have to nudge a building before you fall off immediately. Oh, this is the mission where Donnie, or like where Carlos gets dragged by a car.
there we go. I got a fireball. Nice. Okay, I found it.
On what?
It was. I found where I was trying to go. It was just to the right of the building, so I didn't
You better run. You better take cover.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking midgets.
I agree.
Yeah, I got the.
I just want to. I think my favorite part about Saints Row 2 still has to be that you can learn different hand-to-hand fighting styles. Like, the more gangs you beat up, you learn their fighting styles when you conquer them. That's a pretty cool feature.
Have you ever played God Hand?
No, but I really wanted to.
I was about to say, it seems like the kind of game you would enjoy.
Yeah, I saw it and I'm like, this looks pretty fuck.
And how, like, you have to, like, the difficulty goes up the better you do, and you have to grovel at the enemies to lower the difficulty back
Yeah. Find the truck before Donnie or Carlos dies. Donnie was from Saints Row 1, if I remember. Yeah, he helped us get rid of the Rollers, which was like the blue gang in that game.
The blue, I'm blue da 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 da.
Yeah, the Rollers were a car enthusiast gang. And then when we took them out, I think in Saints Row 1, like, what happened is you had like an undercover chick working in there along with Donnie, who was also who was part of the Saints, I think. But Donnie was a part of the Rollers, but he didn't know that the chick we had working in there was undercover, so he fell in love with her. And then when the Rollers figured out that she was actually a double agent, they fucking killed her. I think they crushed her in a car trunk, actually. Like, they crushed the car. And then when Donnie figured that all out, he was bummed and, left. And then we decimated their gang, like, Saints Row, but still. Saints Row 1 was like a lot more serious than Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3, obviously, but Saints Row 2, they kind of realized, like, no one wants to fucking hear some of this shit. Like, just leave some of this.
I did it, guys. I got the mountain maker.
You ended racism.
H.
Yeah, what's up?
It's done.
What's up, Crypt Keeper?
It's done? Okay.
It's
I'm gonna
done.
go ahead and end this recording then.
Just watch as it's another, it's like there's another update. It's gonna take an hour.